Hey guys, how are you? How are you all today? You poor thing, if your name is Kim Kardashian, I know you're in a lot of pain. Kim is having a terrible time right now because of this mess with. Okay. People said she was at Jeff Bezos' wedding and threw herself at Tom Brady. To get Sydney Sweeney's attention, Tom Brady was now busy. Okay. But things didn't go well for her. The strange thing is that she was really, really mad because she thought Tom was being a jerk by going after a woman half his age. Okay. But then she realized whom she really had to beat. Sofia Varga. Anyway, Sophia V, right? Taken from Modern Family. Unless you heard that, she was very angry. Why? Sophia now has a real face and body. Really, everything is fine. Some people say that Kim is a bit more fake, but one thing that she was really jealous of was Sofia Vergara. Unlike Sydney Sweeney at the Bezel's wedding, where he was just trying to find his place, they have been spending almost the whole summer together, and Sophia's team found out when they said, "Hey, you're on a romantic vacation in Europe with Tom Brady." Her people came out and said, "Yeah, I am, but it's not that bad. It's pretty cool. I'll be single by autumn." So, like, B, this body and this face, I need to do what I want to do. Tom Brady, on the other hand, seems to be crazy about Sophia. What does that have to do with Kim Kardashian? Someone said that Kim is really angry, and in a strange way, she could understand why Time would be interested in Sydney's youth, but she was thinking, Sophia is like what? 53, 55? Do you mean it? I'm willing to go to war with a woman who is almost my mom's age and can't get your attention. First, I mean, slow down. Sophia is not as young as Kris Jenner, but Tom wouldn't care if she were. He only likes things that Lou. Okay, good and feel good. And it's clear that's Sophia. Get this then. Sources say that the Kardashian camp said Kim was being spiteful, and I tend to believe them because the Kardashians aren't that spiteful, and Kim is known to be so. It began with planting a bunch of stories about how it could be true. Sophia is too old. She's very old. Then you saw these strange quotes from Tom where he said he would never date her. She's too old. She's too old. It's strange that Tom Brady never talks about the women he dates, right? We know this because Kim was mad because she made up a bunch of stories to make us believe that she just had some questions about real estate in the area where Tom lived, and he invited her over, and they had silent dinners together at night because Kanye told her to. This is Kim. She always does what Kanye tells her to do. What did Kanye say to her? Tom Brady is a better choice than Skeet if you want to date a one boy. Shane won't listen though. She was seeing Skeet. Just give me a moment to think about something else. I'm sure Skeet is what caused Kim to be having so much trouble right now. Kanye made us forget about Kim's personality. This is neither good nor bad. Who she is though and how she doesn't judge. You could say she made a lot of money. Okay, but that was Chris and Emma Greed or whatever her name is. Let's be honest. Emma in particular. Let's be honest. But Kim, when it comes to guys, I'm not sure if your first or second husband was ever married to Ray J. I don't believe that. You hear about her first husband, Damon. It's like, Kim, you're still in the pick-me-up stages. What took place with Ray J, that was easy for Kris Jenner to twist and make work for her. She might have gone down in the pick-me Hall of Fame as someone who said, yeah, you just let these men run the game, but you're all caught up now. It's great that your mom was always able to save you, but let me get back to what I was saying. Kanye made Kim a rock star in the world of pop culture, and for a while, Kanye was like, don't talk and don't do this with all the clothes. And she worked with Kris Jenner, who clearly knew how to sell to Kim's Generation Y, right? It made her seem like a bigger-than-life figure. If she had listened to Kanye, the next guy she talked to after the divorce would have been well-respected, even if he was just a quiet intellectual who wasn't into fame, or if she was a billionaire, but still well-respected and not seen as a loser, drug addict, or bystander, right? That's how he was seen. Though I don't think that's him, that's how he's been seen. Then I really believe she would have kept going up that hill. Instead, she messed with someone so low that they admitted they were high off of K every single day, which is why she had this attitude. You introduce your kids to this man who is a Division I crash out. He has them sit on his lap and learn things while everyone else is looking. She was proud of it. It's being rubbed in, guess, in Kanye's faces. It made everyone dislike her as a woman. Also, how can you act like this when you're dealing G with this? It doesn't make sense at all. After Pete went to rehab, she followed him around and tried to get him to change his mind, but he wouldn't. This made everyone look at her differently. If she had just jumped into a well-respected relationship, I think her life after the divorce would have been very different, but that's just me. Why did she start talking to Kanye? Because she said she was talking to Tom Brady because she thought, let me take Kanye's advice. Now, I'll get back to the story. Okay, I know you like Tisa. What does this have to do with anything? I'm going to tell you. Okay, in a way, she was Tom. We're having dinner late at night. There are a lot of them, but Tom would never claim her in public. Following that was Dave Portnoy from Barstool, who made a movie. Acted like he was dating Tom Brady. Do not give him a camp. She's a prostitute. Anyone else a pixie? And all of this. Tom never checked on him. He never showed up and came out to protect Kim. In fact, Kim then showed up to his roast where everyone called her a ho-ho-ho. Kim was so mad that she had Netflix cut that part out of the roast so that you couldn't see it unless you watched it live. What's the point of this? You'd think that person would never say anything and never support anyone. Yeah, I think Kim was right to think that. That's probably why he didn't come out and defend me, even though we're having so much fun at our late night dinner dates. He doesn't defend women he's dating casually. Not true. Since Tom just told People magazine that he never said anything about his daughter Sofia, this is no longer true. Little girl, he doesn't think she's too old. In fact, he believes she aged like good wine. Pay attention to this. People who work for Tom Brady said that he would never tell Sofia Vergara that she is too old for him to date. As he says this on the record, this is an exclusive, and if it's People magazine, it might not be possible. Tom Brady would never say that he thinks Sofia is too old to be his agent. Told people not to believe a recent report. Now they say Kim made that report to make Sofia feel unsafe. Girl, have fun. Okay. Even though it's said in the lead that Tom Brady believes Sofia is too old, friends tell him all the embarrassing details as his summer romance falls apart and the behavior he can't handle is made public. That was not what Tom said, he said. This is something that no one ever says. It's all made up. Please listen again. They've been on a romantic summer vacation together on Risk Harston's new superboat, the Luminaire, since early July. Tom danced with her where they met, and he fought to sit next to her. The two of them have been on a summer trip together. Sofia says they're not dating, but sources say Tom would want to. And Kim is said to be sitting in the corner and being like, also, why not me again? Who told those lies about Sofia being old? It's hard to say for sure, but this seems to be typical Kardashian behavior. It looks like Kim MO. I just want to tell Kim to grow up already. Once more, who do you guys believe? I only know that Kim seems angry, but she should really blame herself and Pete for all of this because that's where I think people lost a lot of respect for her. And it's too bad that it showed what kind of person she was because she may still not be able to get over it. There's no reason why she and Kanye shouldn't get back together. That was when they were both at their best.